Welcome to all of you. Today we are going to discuss how to determine the structure of organic compound from their spectra. Okay. So first of all, you can see you should be know about the first of all you should be know about the molecular formula. Okay, this one molecular formula and degree of unsaturation. Okay, so with the help of this, first of all, if you know regarding the molecular formula, then you can determine the degree of unsaturation. Okay, so and second one, from C13 NMR determine the signals and chemical shift. Okay, and from proton NMR determine the signals of proton of each of signals of proton of each signal, peak splitting patterns and chemical shifts. Okay, so primary thing is that you should be know about the molecular formula by which you can determine the degree of unsaturation. Then you should be knowing about the proton NMR because proton NMR gives you some information regarding the structure framework of organic compound. Okay, C13 is also useful for you. Okay, next one, suppose that. So first of all, I have mentioned one spectra of NMR and molecular formula is mentioned. Okay, so molecular formula is C4H7O2Cl. Okay, so you can see here. First of all, there is two oxygen. Okay, so means ester bond will be present. So I have mentioned ester bond. Okay, and in this spectra, you can see the triplet. This is the your triplet. Okay, this is your sub triplet, and triplet will be appeared when means CS3 will be present. Okay, so I have also mentioned one CS3 here. Okay, after that, one quartet is present means near CS3, CS2 will also present. So I have mentioned the CS2. Okay, since splitting pattern you can see here, uh, more than four. Okay, means it will these CS2 will be present near the oxygen atom. So that's why it the peak shifted downwards. Okay, so I have also mentioned the near oxygen CS2 is present, CS3 is present. Okay, so IR identify their their framework. So you can identify with the help of this one. Okay, after that there is no splitting. This is the peaks where there is no splitting. So no splitting means CS2 will be present near halogen. Okay, and there will be no present absence of any other CS2 or CS2 groups. Okay, so you can see here I have mentioned CS2, then Cl. Okay, so okay, so Cl, due to presence of Cl, these CS2 also shifted downwards. Okay, so you can see this spectra. Okay, so with the help of, first of all, you should be know about the molecular formula. So if you know the molecular formula, you can, and NMR spectra also, you can identify the framework of unknown organic compound. Okay, so your structure will be this one. Okay, so I think you can understand how you can identify the unknown organic compound, structure of unknown organic compound. Next one you can see here C5H10O. Okay, so C5H10O, there is only one oxygen, means either ether or aldehyde will be present. So since aldehyde is not present because there is no peak in the 8 to 9 region. Okay, 9 to 10, if this is the aldehyde peak, so means ester will be present. Okay, after that CS3 will be present, this one. Okay, and another CS3 is present. Okay, and one hexate will be present means CS3, CS2, CS2. Okay, CS3, CS2, CS2 means three carbon is present. Okay, you can see this one I mentioned 1 2 3. So CS3 peak will be appeared in the shielded region. Okay, this is the shielded region. CS2, this CS2 splitting pattern will be observed as the hexate. This is the hexate, and this CS2 will be present deaccentrated region. So this is the CS3. Okay, and you can see one ketone will be present. Okay, so one ketone will be present and CS3 is also present. So this CS3 will be appeared as a here singlet. Okay, because there is no splitting due to absence of any CS2 and CS3 group. Okay, so this is the pattern of you means this is the unknown organic compound. Okay, and this is the actually ketone. And if you know regarding the IR spectra, okay, if you take IR spectra, this peak will be confirmed and near it will be appeared in 1700, okay, due to carbonyl group, okay. So if you means here here NMR spectra also identifies these are unknown organic compound, okay. So with the help of these steps, you can identify the unknown organic compound. Okay, means molecular formula and NMR is sufficient for knowing the unknown organic compound. Okay. Next one, if you talk about this one C7S7Br. Okay. So means this is the aromatic peak. Means in unknown compound, aromatic protons will be present, and this is 2.9, 2 point something, means this the this proton, this CS3, okay, since this is the aromatic proton, this is the aliphatic region, means shielded region, and in this proton will be attached directly to the CsP2 carbon, okay. So you can see this is the some it goes to the shielded region, okay. So you can see this one, okay. So you can easily identify this simple organic compound, okay. Again, you can see the here I have mentioned another example in which C13 IR and MR spectra is given. So it is the molecular formula is C5 estate O2. O2 indicates that there will be either acid or ester bond. Okay. So for knowing the acid peak, you can see in this region there is no 10 to 12 because acid is upset. Okay. So ester will be present, and ester is the means CO, means ester containing the CO 1740. It is the carbonyl peak, and due to presence of oxygen, it goes to the this region. Okay, means fingerprint region. Okay, it goes to this side. Okay, so it also identifies that there will be ester bond, and this is the ester COO. This is the 170. It identifies that there will be ester bond in your organic and non-organic compound. Okay, so CO will be confirmed, and IR also identifies there will be triplet. Okay, and two triplet means CS2 will be present, two CS2 will be present. Okay, so one CS2 and one CS2 will be present, and one quartet will be present, two quartet means CS3 and CS3, two CS3 will be present. So it you can see this is your unknown organic compound. Okay, so I think okay, so it is your unknown organic compound. So with the help of IR, NMR, and C13 spectra, you can uh, also check the unknown organic compound. C13 here helps for identifying the esters, COP. COP will be appeared for IR spectra, identify this, and for here proton NMR helps for identify the CS2 and CS3 peaks. Okay, so it is the some organic compounds, and you can identify with the help of first of all you should be knowing about the molecular formula, then NMR spectra. Okay, it is sufficient for that, but if IR and CS3 is available, then it will also help for knowing the unknown organic compounds. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please write down your comment in the comment box that this video will be is useful for you or not. Okay, so thank you for all.